Today, you'll learn how a fight turned into a full school riot.
Come with me, I'm gonna arrest you. Go to the office right now. I'm not playing with you.
You're under arrest right now.
For what?
For disorderly conduct.
What is that?
Then you'll find out how troublesome parents can be before seeing how a bus driver endangered his whole livelihood and everyone on the bus.
Do you drink often?
Yes.
And you do not want to write a statement?
I don't think I can do it right now.
Do you want me to leave one with you just in case?
You can do that.
But first, you'll see a terrible incident where a student attacked a teacher. 16-year-old student assaulted his teacher. Our first case is particularly shocking and takes place in Coleraine Township on the 4th of January 2024. Police were called to a school after an assault case was registered. The police arrive and find a teacher and a student on the floor.
Let's go to the office over here so we're not in the hallway. Come here, man. Come on, go. All right, let's go over there.
They decide to escort the 16-year-old to a safer place to conduct an interview.
Alright, now I feel
You a little dizzy?
no, back.
Just have a seat there. There you go. Did you take anything, smoke anything, drink anything?
I took a car.
He said he took a hit or something in the
I
back.
took a car. I ain't take no weed.
Yeah, you did. So, did somebody give you something in the bathroom? Yeah. Okay. What was it?
The staff are slightly concerned about an injury that the teacher sustained.
Funny, you get on the phone and ask the miss to bring an ice pack.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Something cold to put on your head.
Anybody need anything?
She thinks she's gonna pass out.
I'm gonna call squad.
For her head.
Elsewhere, the teacher is dealing with injuries of his own after being assaulted.
Hey, Lincoln 80.
Mindy does a pretty much.
Hey, Lincoln 80. I'm up at Coleraine High School, 8801. If you could start a life squad our way for a female staff, maybe in her mid-50s.
What kind of problem is she having?
Head injury at this moment.
One of the teachers continues to coddle the student as if he hasn't just committed a terrible crime.
He said he just needs somebody to hug it.
You probably twins. Spinning around a little bit, are you?
I'm feeling out here, and I'm stuttering.
Okay. All right.
I feel myself a little bit.
You starting to freak out a little bit?
I still feel a little bit. It's going away a little bit.
A little bit? Okay.
A
Okay.
little bit.
Okay. Just calm it down. Calm down. Calm down.
Are you gonna throw up?
No.
Okay.
Sean, can you go
I hope it's going away.
Okay.
The police talk with the student and run the teachers through what's going to happen next.
Hey, can one of you? So, Matt.
I'm not doing nothing.
I'm here.
Either way.
I'm not doing nothing.
So 2 squads are coming.
Okay.
One's going for the teacher.
Okay.
One's coming over here.
Okay.
Can you guys just get the one that's coming over here? They're told to pull to a vocational, but you know how that works. But if you meet them out front, just walk them in here. We're still good. We definitely took a hit of something.
I didn't smoke. I just hit a card.
A card. Okay. What? Can you tell me more about what that means?
It had 42 number. It had a 42, and I
Had a-
asked him. Okay.
Go ahead.
And I asked him, can I use it? I asked him how to use it.
Let me ask you something. Were you in the bathroom with
Yes.
him? Were you,
No,
hold on,
no,
listen.
not in the back.
Wasn't in the bathroom?
No.
Was anybody else in the bathroom
No.
with you?
Oh, yeah, it was 2 people.
Who? Do you know them?
No.
The student is incredibly emotional and isn't being very helpful when questions are asked of him.
Answer that question for me. Was it the Career Center bathroom?
What people?
Career? Yes or no?
Career Center bathroom?
Yes.
The one by Miss L's room?
No, it was right there. It's right
There's a
there.
what?
Can
Yeah.
I show you?
No.
No,
You
that's
we
okay.
stay here. We'll stay here.
Back hallway bathroom. First one.
Back.
Oh, it's right there. It's right there.
In the other building?
Finally, the medical professionals arrive to check up on those involved in the conflict. The student claims drugs were involved in this incident, throwing the case wide open.
Okay, we're trying to figure out what he took over here, but it sounds like he was in the bathroom and took a cart, is what he's saying, which made him freak out, and then he ran over there, and I'm assuming.
Outside, the ambulance is prepped and ready to go. The police are interviewing eyewitnesses, still trying to piece together the events.
Quite honestly, I don't know. Do you know, was she hit with something, or was she just...
I think he punched her like in the back of the head.
I think he like punched her in the back of the head. And like when I got there, she was conscious. She's still conscious.
The teachers find what sent the student over the edge, as it needs to be analyzed.
That's what it was.
That's what's in his jacket pocket.
Juicy strawberry. The bog cup. I'm getting, either way, he needs somebody to ride with him because he's all over the place. Sometimes we're good, sometimes we're up. His heart rate's at like 170.
The student clearly had a terrible reaction to the drug, which complicates the situation.
I kept hearing echoes and echoes, and every time I talked, I couldn't understand.
Okay. And so when I got over here, you were on the ground.
It's like it's delayed.
It's delayed? Okay. In the classroom, can we go back to the classroom when you started freaking out?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember having any conversation with the teacher?
Oh, the teacher, she said she was going to call the police, and I just started punching them.
You started punching who?
The teacher.
The teacher? Do you remember where you hit her?
In the head.
In the head? Did she say anything to you?
She said, she started screaming.
The student finally remembers what happened, meaning that he probably will be charged for assault.
And that's why I ran out the classroom. And I kept running, and every time, but I kept glitching at the same time. Then I went outside, and it was a game, then I just kept running. Then I went to the other building, and I fell, and that's when the principal came. Glitching every time.
The student is taken away to be processed and to get the medical help he needs.
Right behind you, okay?
Hey, bud. Are you in the back?
Are you okay to
What's
walk?
going on, buddy? Hey, it'll be you and me back there. Is that okay? How you doing? You alright?
I'm right with you, okay? Mom's on the way.
Hey, Grandma. Can I get a little information from you real quick? Can I get some information from you? I'm Officer Gaffney. I'm one of the resource officers here at the school.
He's transported off to the hospital, much like the teacher. He was eventually taken to juvie, where he remains to face the charges of assault. The teacher suffered severe brain damage and is still recovering. The police managed to control this situation, unlike the next case. Fight during basketball game. Our next incident takes place in Akron, where police were asked to attend a school after a fight broke out during a basketball game. This certainly wasn't good sportsmanship. The police arrive at the school and are informed of the carnage still awaiting them.
Oh, I will.
They exit to find complete chaos with multiple parties still involved in the conflict. It's almost impossible to get any sense of control with so many people.
Get out now! Get out! Get out! Let's go!
The police move through the school, getting forceful when required.
Get back! Go to class right now! I'm not playing with you! Go to class! You're gonna get arrested! I don't care! Why? We're not doing this! Shut up, man! Go to class! Go to class! The school is on lockdown! Get out of the hall!
Some of the students are overly aggressive with an attitude that isn't appropriate for the police.
Come with me or I'm gonna arrest you. Go to the office right now. I'm not playing with you. We're going to the office now.
You're not gonna go grab her?
I told you 7 times to go to class. Go to the office.
No, I went to class the first time, did I not?
No, you didn't. Go to the office.
Yes, I did. I swear to God, you go ask Mr. Miller right now.
Go to the office where you can talk to your principal.
Right now. Ask Mr. Miller if I was in my class right now.
Go to the office. You're trying to start a fight in the hallway, which is the exact thing we're avoiding. Dear, go to class. He's going to the office.
The aggression continues, with the police losing their patience There's no respect for the officers, and this is almost turning into a full-blown riot.
Bro, I gotta get my shoes. What did you pushing me for, nigga? Damn.
Get out.
Get out, go.
Get out.
What number?
Eventually, arrests start to be made, as there's no avoiding the fact that this is dangerous.
Relax. Relax. Hold on. Relax. Bro, get the off of me. Relax. Back up, bro. Get off her, bro.
This arrest is a warning for everyone else, but for the student, he'll also be taken on resisting charges.
It's fine.
Bro, get the off her, bro.
You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
Get the off her,
You're under arrest. Stop.
Bro, why the on my hand, bro?
Stop.
Get the off of me.
It's okay. Now fall back.
Bro, get the off of me. Let's get back to this revolt.
The student is taken away to the cop car to be transported from the site. Removing some troublemakers might calm everything.
You're under arrest right
For
now.
what?
For disorderly conduct.
What is that? Y'all never told me to
Being
do
a
nothing.
knucklehead,
Bro,
basically.
why is these handcuffs so tight,
We're
bro?
stand still. We're adjusting them.
Get back.
Please get back.
Go where you're next.
Please get back.
Go where you're
Call
next.
my mom, bro. Bro, call my
Stand
mom,
still.
Bro, make sure
Have
she's
a
okay,
seat, sir.
bro.
Have a seat, sir. Put your feet in, sir. You were fine just a minute ago. Stop acting. You're fine. You were uncontrollable.
Back inside the school, the chaos continues. More arrests might be imminent.
Come on, bro. We're good. Hey, you guys, let's go. Hey, we're good, guys. We're good.
Students are continuing to struggle with the tear gas that has been used, and concerned parents appear to be pulling in to take their kids away.
I do know. I'll get her. Who's your sister? Right there.
Make me.
Water doesn't help. Yep. Little monsters.
Oh my gosh, it's not
Take care of your kids.
It is time. It's time. That's the only thing that's going
What you got here?
I'm not even sure.
Students are now being told to leave completely. This situation is quickly deteriorating. Another arrest is made. It's getting ugly. Eventually, more arrests were needed and order was restored to the premises. It's not always the students that cause problems at school, though, as is evident in the next case. Parents kicked school property. Our next case takes place on the 30th of January 2023 in Columbus. Officers were called to an incident at a school and never would have expected the parents to be the problem. The officers drive to the school and are given insight to the situation as they race there.
I am the secretary at Westmore Middle School. on Valley View Drive, and we have a parent who has a no trespass. She's coming to pick up her student, but she has another person with her, and she's out front cussing and threatening. And I was told by the principal to call a cruiser up to the school building. She's not allowed to be on property.
Doctor, move your kid. People want to finish up dead. Hello? I need a sergeant dispatch to Westmore Middle School, please. A sergeant.
One of the parents involved heads straight for the officers when they arrive in an attempt to get her story in first.
What's going on?
Okay, so what's going on is this school has been being racist towards my niece. 1. 2, look at my niece's face.
Okay.
The security guard snatched my niece up and held her while another girl hit her. Okay, so they're not doing nothing about anything ever. They keep suspending her and everything. So I came because now supposedly my sister's not supposed to be on no properties. So let me talk to the principal then, so I can hear what's going on. Big dude in here gonna shove me. So if it's, I'm a female. I'm standing at the door like, just let me talk to the principal.
The cops are trying to take her claim seriously, but have many follow-up questions.
The male security guard is following the students into the bathroom.
I'll go in because I already got half the story.
I called the corporate on these people.
Same person. An officer come out and talk to you earlier?
Not me.
She's the one that report was filed.
Who?
Some incident with knives and girls.
Not me.
What did Russ say?
There was another parent here earlier asking for video.
She was coming because she's one of the girls that got the knife pulled on.
Not me. Not me. I swear. My name's
The Russ saying that security said it's you.
No,
have you been trespassing?
No, I have not.
No, it's like her sister.
It's my sister. My sister got a phone call.
Yeah.
My sister got a phone call by my niece. Fawn, come here.
The police then interview members of the staff to get a balanced point of view.
Are you the one that the lady was pushing on?
Yes.
Okay. What's going on with that? That's why I'm here.
No, you're here because
That's what I was told.
She's got a no trespassing. The mom that had on the all black.
Okay.
And so we're trying to get her to leave. She can't even be on property.
Yeah. Well, this is
her daughter got into a fight.
This is her aunt.
Exactly.
Okay.
So her aunt can't even. Her aunt has no business being here anyway.
Yeah, I know that.
She can't be here. So her aunt's holding the door open.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, y'all gotta leave. Y'all can't be here.
Who's the one that's like throwing punches or whatever? So I gotta call it. Someone's throwing punches.
The aunt was like,
okay,
trying to move me out the way.
So that's
like,
why I'm
man,
here.
You gotta leave.
Okay.
Okay. You can't prop the door open.
Mm-hmm.
You're not supposed to be here. Then the mom pushed the aunt aside and got in the other security lady's face, talking about I'll punch your face or whatever she was saying. I don't know. She was standing right there.
Armed with new information, the police go back to the women, but they're growing more aggressive.
You can't. Everything you're doing is wrong. You can't force your way into the building.
I didn't force my way in. I was holding the door trying to get my niece.
Okay.
He was not letting my niece pass him.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
No, I do not.
Okay.
You can't tell me that you never told me that I was trespassing. I was never told that I was trespassing.
Yeah, I already got my time approved.
She just gave me it today.
I got my time approved.
You hear me?
I'll go in and get the report number for them. Okay, well now you know for sure.
She continues to repeat herself, but is now causing a scene.
I did not say nothing. I rung the bell. The security guards came to the door. Held the door.
They seen her outside and they was like,
So if I watched the camera, you did absolutely nothing.
I did not go in.
She did. They were already walking up, and the security guard was already at the door saying, "Oh, they can't come in. Call the police. Call the police. They can't."
I didn't do nothing.
What if they think there's going to be problems?
She didn't know that she was trespassing. I just got the papers today to give her a home.
Look, swear to God, all I did, I walked up to the door. Okay, I said nothing. Nothing. I didn't raise my voice. Nothing. I said I need to speak to the principal.
The woman is not complying, which is going to land her in even more trouble.
You want to go to jail?
How is me not giving? I don't have a phone number.
You have to give me your information.
You got a telephone number. I don't have a phone number.
You went to it.
624. I was just being here respectful with you. Well, she's the one over here yelling and hollering. I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't doing anything wrong. Well,
Oh, Natasha, now because the cops are here, we asked almost 30 minutes ago for our kid. Look, now all of a sudden, now there she is.
I got an for security.
Back inside the school, things are playing out in a much calmer manner. The the school is making some big accusations.
And that goes for every building. We just put one in for this because on Friday, the kids were saying this girl and her were arguing. So the mom got up in the kid's face, I'll fight kids. She's done that multiple times. Apparently she had a knife or something. But then by the time we got out there, she had pulled off and speeding down.
Okay.
So they came in at like 11, as they do every day. Gave her the no trespass because mom probably said she didn't get it. Then that last period they got into the fight and mom came up here and we had that whole incident.
Alright, we'll make sure they understand. We'll get them out of here.
The police tell the woman that she's now trespassing and is banned from the property.
They're going to send you a certified mail with your trespass form, but you're not allowed to be here on the property. You have to leave.
We're getting them off the property now.
When they try to shut the door, you can't prop the door open. No.
Okay, well, over there is not school property.
This whole school property.
Across the street's not.
Okay, go
across
across.
the street's not. I'll go over there and I'll park.
Go across the
and I'll
street.
wait for the student. Your guys' sergeant.
Well, you're not going to get one.
Okay, then I'll just go down to your guys' precinct.
You go down to headquarters. They're both be on the report.
46, 34. What's your badge number?
2562.
And your guys' names?
I wrote it on that card. You're not allowed. I don't know. You have to figure that out.
They don't get the response they would have wanted, with the parents verbally abusing the officers. They then leave the premises and the incident is brought to an end. For now, these women didn't pose a danger to the kids at this school, unlike our next case. Drinking vodka. Our next case starts in Ohio and centers on a school bus driver who was found to be drinking on the job. Police were given video evidence to show that the driver had bought alcohol and drunk it while on his shift. The police arrive at the driver's house to confront him about his terrible behavior.
Mr. Ferguson? Yeah. I'm Officer Brink with Medina Police Department. Were you able to talk to me for a little bit?
Sure.
Okay. I had some questions.
Okay.
Okay. About incident that was brought to our attention with the bus garage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Before we...
234B traffic stop.
I just want to make sure that you're aware of your rights before I start talking. Okay.
Okay.
So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you in court.
The interview begins, and the officers ask for honesty from the man to make the process easier.
You know, you had to resign from your job, and now there's all this going on. Okay. The more honest you are with me, the better this can go. Okay. You were at a point 134 when you came off the bus and went inside, and we were advised you had to do a test. There wasn't any time between you getting off the bus, going into the office, and being advised that you had to take the test that you would have had anything to drink, correct?
I don't know what to say here.
Well,
if I admit to something, I mean, you've already got the proof.
Right.
I mean, so what's going to happen to me?
Well, this is all going to go to the prosecutor's office.
The man answers some of the questions, but is very guarded.
So you're up.
I don't know, 3 a.m.?
Okay. Were you drinking all night, and then... Because you got to work at like 6:15ish, right, or so? Or I think I saw you walk in the door at like 6:13.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Okay. So you were up... what were we doing the night before? Or what was the situation?
Just staying up late watching a movie.
Okay. Were you drinking then?
Yes.
What were you drinking?
Wine.
Okay. How much would you say you had? Quite a bit, or?
I guess so.
The man suggests that he was capable of driving under the influence, but it's clear he's dealing with an alcohol problem.
Do you drink often?
Yes.
Okay. Would you say daily, or?
Yeah, probably daily.
Okay. So, I mean, at a 134, whatever your initial test was, would you say that's kind of
I don't know. I've never been tested.
Normal for you? Okay. So when you went to bed at 3, got a couple hours of sleep, woke up to come into work.
Correct.
And then got to the bus. You were there about 6:13.
Correct.
And you had nothing from the time you woke up.
No. No.
To the time.
I backed out at 6:45 and did my route, came in.
The cop spells out what charges the bus driver could be facing.
It's going to be up for the prosecutor's office to decide.
Okay.
Okay. You could potentially be looking at an OVI for operating a bus or a vehicle under the influence. Okay.
Okay.
There's, I mean, however you try to spin this whole thing, I mean, it's kind of, that's there. That's what it is. I mean, you were driving the bus that morning immediately after you tested positive for alcohol.
Correct.
So there's no question that. The other thing could be charge of child endangering.
Okay.
For operating a vehicle under the influence while you had.
The man has become visibly nervous and is regretting the lies that he said.
We know that was the case.
Correct. So when do I get a notice in the mail where you guys come back and arrest me? And
We would, if the prosecutor's office came back, somebody would either come out here or we'd call you and have you come in. I mean, like I said, what you're looking at, possibly, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say it's okay, it's nothing.
Okay.
But it's not the end of the world. Okay? You made a huge mistake.
The full consequences of the situation are hitting him now.
it will probably be the end of mine.
What's that?
This coming out.
End of what?
My marriage, everything.
What does... You're currently married?
Yes.
What does she know about this, or
She
you're
knows
resigning?
nothing about it.
Does she know you resigned?
She knows I resigned.
With a new emotional edge, he becomes more forthcoming with the details of his alcoholism and his life leading up to this incident.
And then, when did you take a break?
Last year, maybe September, I left for another job and it didn't work out, so I came back.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to tell me what was going on as far as, that just, I mean, it seems unusual. I know you said you drink a lot. Do you normally drink in the mornings?
No, not normally.
Was there something big going on that day that you remember?
No.
Or any reason why you would have started drinking early in the morning?
The man leaves to get a coat as it becomes evident that he might be leaving his house.
And you do not want to write a statement?
I don't think I can do it right now.
Do you want me to leave one with you just in case?
You can do that.
Okay.
Because right now I'm, shaking.
I get it. Like I said, I'm not going to sugarcoat it and say, we can both agree it was a stupid mistake that day.
Very dumb.
Do I think you're a bad person? No. You made a very questionable decision that thankfully and luckily did not end, in you getting in an accident or something, or somebody getting hurt, and then that would be bad. Okay?
The officer is being very understanding, perhaps knowing that this is a man dealing with addiction.
I try not to surprise you with anything. Like I said, I'll let you know. I'll let you know where we're leaving this today and how we're going to handle it from here. And then, like I said, I can't help you with explaining it to your wife, but
It's going to be the end.
Would you consider it a problem? I know you say you drink frequently. Is it?
I do. She's mentioned it before, and she's forbidden me to drink any vodka.
Okay.
And I don't know why I was doing that day, but this will put her over the edge.
Well,
The officers return to the driver's house to take him away to jail. He's nervous about the whole situation, and his wife has to find out. He was charged with child endangerment and driving over the limit. However, the case didn't move forward due to the breathalyzer test being inadmissible. School employees sometimes make terrible judgments, just like in our next case. Shoplifting. Our final case takes place on the 8th of April 2023. Officers were called to investigate a school employee who had been accused of shoplifting at a Meijer store multiple times. The officers turn up on the scene and get the lowdown on the crime committed.
Does is he'll go to produce, he'll weigh pepper, and get like 8 of them, and he keeps doing all this stuff. He's pretty much admitted to it.
Oh, he did admit to you guys?
Yeah. On the video, he'll take like bacon, multiple things of meat, and they put them in plastic bags. He scans one.
Was he here by himself today?
The cops talked to the man who claimed he didn't realize he wasn't scanning items properly.
I honestly don't know, and I told them if I've been mis-scanning, I apologize, and I'll just pay whatever I owe this store. Like,
My question is too, on produce, when you weigh one and you only weigh 1 pepper, and you grab like 7 of them, that's obvious. That's intent right there.
I'm not meaning to do it. Like, I'm in a rush. I apologize. Like.
The former school principal admits that he's not making logical choices, but doubles down on his lies.
I'm saying, yeah, if I've been doing it happened, yes. Like, I put multiple pieces of meat in the same thing, I scan it. I don't know what I'm thinking, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Money is not the issue. Like,
That's where I'm kind of confused, because it sounds like money isn't the issue with you, and why you even be doing it in the first place.
That's why I said in the first, like, if I did it, it's not intentional. It's just how I shot.
I'm just going to say the video is going to show completely different.
I understand that. I understand that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, what do I owe you? And that's what I said.
Do you have some of the video up that I can look at?
The police looked through the video to see how well it matches up with his story.
He was here yesterday after we talked?
Yeah, actually it was pretty close during the time, but he just went through the self-scan and had a few items and only scanned one of them. The other was like plastic cups or something, so I didn't even put that in there. Some HBC items like shampoo, conditioner, mostly food though.
What's the amount up to then?
It's going to be over 800 with this transaction.
Okay.
It's 721 right now.
How many separate times were there? So we had today, yesterday.
This has apparently happened on more than one occasion, and the items add up to a huge amount.
So there's 13 separate times that we've been here, and you've been doing skip scanning or leaving stuff in the cart. So on today's transaction, there's probably at least 10 times that I could see you grab multiple items, scan it once, and throw everything in your bag. You left probably 6, 7 different items on your cart that you never scanned, large items, and you're up to at least almost $800 in items that you have stolen now from Meijer over 13 transactions.
I'm not denying, like, they said it's lost, but that's why they're here. Like, how can I help make it right for them?
So the problem is this was one time, and we're talking a small amount. Probably wouldn't have crossed that point yet, but you're at a felony level of retail theft now.
The man keeps trying to talk his way out of it, but he's getting arrested regardless.
I can't. You told me I owe you based off of.
Well, eventually, but that's what the court will tell you, what you have to do for restitution or whatever happens with.
Yeah, so basically what's going to be happening, you're going to be placed under arrest for felony retail theft. You'll be able to repay them through restitution. So right now I need you to stand up and place your hands behind your back, okay? Or just leave your stuff there. Just stand up and place your hands behind your back.
The ex-teacher is informed of what'll happen next, and he's still playing dumb.
Okay, so you're going to go to Ozaukee County Jail. You're going to be booked in there for felony retail theft because they'll level anything over $500 is felony retail theft, right? It's to the point where we don't have any choice at this point.
No, I understand all of this. I'm just trying to understand, no intentionality in it. So now I go to Ozaukee, I'm getting booked for a felony?
Yes. So then you'll see a judge, they'll decide what's going to happen after that. You get an attorney, and then you work it out through the courts.
And I have to stay in jail?
Yeah, until you see a judge. It's because it's a felony.
Okay.
So they said you're almost at the $800.
You guys are bringing my stuff?
Yep.
He's walked out to the cop car to be taken away to a local station.
Here, have a seat. All right, just gotta take your hat, and I'll be going with you. And then I will grab your phone from my sergeant, and we will give your wife a call.
He now has to make the difficult call to his wife, telling her he's going to jail.
I guess when I'm shopping and I'm doing the self-scanning, I'm scanning multiple items, putting them in the bag, and They said it's been going on for like a month and a half, so charged with it, I'm under arrest for a felony now because of the amount apparently that's been taken. No, I honestly didn't know it, but if they said I was doing it, I was like, okay, I was doing it, well, tell me what I owe you. So I have to go to jail and wait until a judge can see me. I don't know. And I told them, I'm like, if I've been doing it, I apologize, and I'm just in a rush, probably not thinking about anything.
His wife has turned up and is very upset with what he's been doing. She agrees to leave, and they take him away to jail. He was charged with retail theft and sentenced to 12 days in jail, while also getting a sizable fine.